Hi there. What brings you in today? Okay. So you had an appointment? Wonderful. Can I just get your name then, please? Okay. Great, I see you right here. Alright. So, it looks like we have all your information, so you sent in the paperwork ahead of time, so thank you for doing that. Makes things a whole lot easier. There's just a few things I need to fill in the gaps for. What are your current skin concerns that brought you in today? Okay. So a little bit of blotchiness, kind of irritation in certain areas. Okay. And are you allergic to any particular skin creams or anything of that nature? Not that you know of. Okay. And I know this is a bit of a difficult question, but try to answer as best as possible. In the past month, have you used any new products that have come into contact with your skin? So any new lotions, any new body washes, even shampoos, really? Okay, so a new laundry detergent. Okay. Great. All right, well, wonderful. Well, I'm Dr. Bloom, so I'm going to be the one that's helping you with your dermatologist examination today. So it's more of a consultation, really. So what we'll be doing is I'll be taking you into the consultation room, and I'm going to take just a few minutes in the beginning to kind of cleanse your face. I have a hypoallergenic cleanser, and I'm going to use with some soft cotton pads. And we're going to just get the pores cleared out, clear away all the dust and debris. And then we'll move on to actually the examination portion of the consultation. So I'll just take a very close look with a special light that I have, and I'll make sure that there aren't any additional areas of concern, and maybe see kind of what's going on with those areas of irritation that you're having. And then we'll go ahead and apply some products that I think might be good for you. Most of them are organic products. They're not heavily medicated or anything. So, and we'll see which ones might work best for you and make sure you don't have any immediate reactions, negative reactions, that is. And then I'll send you home with a few of them as samples just to see how they work, and I'll also write you out a prescription for them. But vast majority of the products I will be giving you can just be purchased over the counter at really any beauty store or drugstore, that sort of thing, Okay? Alright. Well, I'm going to take you back now, so just go ahead and follow me, and then we'll get you all situated. Great. Alright. Are you comfortable there in the chair? Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a pillow behind your head, kind of to brace your neck a little bit better. Okay. Okay. Is that okay? I wanted to make sure I positioned it right. I know it can be a bit uncomfortable if it's too high up. It can end up hurting your neck instead. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to just take some cotton rounds and I'm going to put just a little thin layer of cleanser on them, and then I'll just gently apply it to your skin. I just want to make sure I get a clear idea of your skin without any makeup on, without any of the dirt and debris that kind of builds up. So yeah, that way it'll give me kind of a better picture of what's going on there, and if you're having maybe an allergic reaction as opposed to more of a bacterial concern. So we'll take a look and see what we got, okay? Great. Okay, I have this pack of cotton rounds, and I believe they're organic cotton, yeah, and they're 100% cotton. These are always so difficult for me to get out for some reason. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I have this really good, as I said, it's a hypoallergenic facial cleanser. And it has a variety of herbs in it. I know it has chamomile and aloe vera as well, which is more of a plant, but it's all herb and plant-based. And it's just really gentle. I like to use this because I'm never quite sure what people may be allergic to, so I like to use something that's very kind of simple and basic. Okay. So I'm just going to gently kind of clean your cheeks first, and then I'll move on to your forehead and your T-zone. Okay. I'm just going very gently. You don't want to ever apply too much pressure because that will kind of irritate the skin a bit more, and you run the risk of, breaking the capillaries. You have to be very gentle. I'm going to go on to your forehead now, your T-zone area, okay? Alright, now your chin. And I'll even kind of get down to your neck area. Alright. Fantastic. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a special light that I have. So I'm going to turn off the actual room light, and then I'll just turn on my little light that I have so that I can really get a good look at your skin up close and kind of examine it. I'll also probably be using a large version of a magnifying glass that I have, just because I want to I really want to see what's going on with the pores and those red splotches that you're experiencing. Okay. I'm going to drop the light now. And let me flip on my small light here. And just go ahead and close your eyes for me. I don't want the light to be too bright for your eyes. Okay, great. areas of concern that you're having and see kind of if I can gauge if it's an allergic reaction that you've been experiencing or if it's more of a, it could be a variety of things. It could be chemical based, hormonal based, so we'll take a look and see. Alright. Now, when did you start noticing these red splotches? Was it quite recently, or have you been experiencing them on and off? Quite recently, okay. Have you made any changes to your diet in the past few weeks? Okay. How about stress levels? Have you had any increased stress levels recently? More than usual? Okay. Okay. Just kind of lightly touching around the areas and kind of palpating the areas that have a little bit of the redness, just to get an idea if it's the texture of it. Yeah, it is a little bumpy and a little bit drier than the rest of your face. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the light now and turn on the big room light, okay? All right. Okay. Well, I had a good look, and I think you may be having a bit of a reaction to something that you've been eating, actually. Now, you mentioned that you've had kind of an increased intake of sugars lately, right? Okay. Well, no, that will do it. But also, you did mention earlier in the waiting area when I was kind of going over the brief interview assessment with you that you changed laundry detergents recently, correct? Okay. The issue that we have with your skin issue that you've been experiencing is we can't quite pinpoint it unless we remove several different factors that might be contributing to it and rule out various things. Yeah. It very well could be from the change in diet that you've had recently, as well as the fact that you might be allergic to the new detergent that you've been using. So what I want you to do is, I'm actually going to be using something on you right now, but I'm going to give you a list of various products that I want you to pick up. I'll give you some samples of them as well. And I really want you to discontinue what you're doing with your current skin treatment at home and just use the products that I'll be recommending for you. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll be giving you samples. Don't worry about that. So you can test them before you actually buy them, definitely. So what I really want to do is kind of start with a clean slate. And as far as the laundry detergent is concerned, I'd like for you to maybe go back to the one you were using, or I can recommend one for you, because it might very well have a chemical in it that you're kind of, that you're not responding well to. So what I'll do is before you leave, I'll write out that list and I'll give you a bunch of samples, okay? Okay, great. For the time being though, I'm going to use kind of a moisturizer as well as a repairing cream. It's kind of an all-in-one cream. So I'll it's a thinner cream. It's almost a mixture between an oil and a lotion. So let me put that on the cotton round. Okay. So I'll just be applying that gently to your skin, just a thin layer of it. We're not going to go overboard, just a little dab. And I'll be giving you a sample of this as well for you to try. All right. Well, that's perfect. You're responding to it very well already. I can tell your skin kind of really soaked it up, so I think it was quite dehydrated. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write you down some of the things that I was telling you about. Okay, and actually none of these are going to be prescription based because I don't think that's something we really need to explore at this point. I don't think it's anything that a prescription will help. I think it's more so just changing your routine and maybe changing out some products, okay? Yeah, I like to try to avoid using medication if at all possible. If you can go the more natural way, definitely do it. Especially these products here that I'm going to be suggesting for you. They're all very affordable. They're all under €5 each. So, yeah. Okay. Great. Okay. So, I'm going to be giving you some of that lotion, and I'm going to be giving you a bit of the facial cleanser, and then a variety of other things to take home with you just as samples so that you can test them out and see if they're going to work best for you, okay? Yeah, I don't think it's anything to worry about. I wouldn't be too concerned. It's just we just need to switch out some of the things you're doing now and replace them with other more hypoallergenic items. I think is the problem. Okay? Okay, great. Well, I'll get those things ready for you, and then you'll be on your way. Wonderful. I'll actually just meet you up at the waiting room area, and I'll give them to you there, and then we'll be all set. Okay. Well, it was great meeting you today.